When I first met Mr. Flins, I assumed that the reason he lived alone was either because he didn't like being around people, or that he was just a little eccentric. Turns out that the complete opposite is true. Well, at least in terms of his social appetite. Only thing is, every time we talk, he always seems to end his stories on a cliffhanger. Sometimes I wonder if that's his way of making sure I'll come back to hear the rest. Even in a place as diverse as Nodcry, Fae ladies like Miss Linnea are few and far between. I originally figured she'd be the quiet, graceful type, but it turns out that was way off. For instance, the first time she saw Aiden, she got so excited that she practically pounced on him. It spooked him so bad that now, the second he hears her voice, he bolts for my lamp. And remember, this is Aiden we're talking about here, a messenger bird who's usually so unflappable that he wouldn't flinch for anything, not even the wild hunt. You're saying there's a lot more to Mr. Flins than meets the eye? Huh. Well, that's hardly unusual for a ratnik. We're all from different walks of life, so who doesn't have a few things they'd rather keep to themselves? Even my old pops rarely talks about his past. As for Mr. Flins, well, I've certainly got to know him a lot better, and after everything that's been going on lately, I've got a rough idea of what he might be hiding. I actually asked about it once, but he neither confirmed nor denied my suspicions. In a way, I guess that's an answer in itself. Our friendship with the Frostmoon Scions goes all the way back to the days of the Torchforger himself. Truth is, though, even if it didn't, I'd still have nothing but admiration for the current moonchanter. She's kind, gentle, and I end up learning something new every time I visit. In times like these, her job can't be any easier than ours. Yet somehow, she always manages to stay so serene. I bet that she's been shouldering a lot more than she lets on. I fought side by side with Mr. Varka against the Wild Hunt, and I can tell you this, his fighting skills are up there with the best of them. I've heard that the Knights of Favonius were founded to defend their homeland, just like us Lightkeepers. I hope that someday, once we've finally driven the Wild Hunt from Nodcry, we'll be able to travel beyond these lands and fight for those living in hardship elsewhere as well. Our operations in Nasha Town have become way smoother in recent times, and it's mostly thanks to the Curatorium of Secrets. It sure wasn't like this before, I'll tell you that. Before Miss Nefer arrived on the scene, it was like we were locked in a constant battle with the town's gangs, and it used to worry my old pops sick. Things have improved immensely since then, though. That said, Miss Nefer seems to love teasing me just as much as Mr. Flins does, and I have to admit, that can be a bit of a headache sometimes. Whenever the Lightkeepers need help fixing complex machinery, we tend to ask for Miss Aino's assistance. She really seems determined to teach us how to do it ourselves, though. Ever since she caught me trying to repair something on my own, she's been constantly insisting that I attend her classes. How exactly was I trying to fix it, you ask? Well, if you must know, it was a trick I learned from my old pops. As he likes to put it, if something's not working, just whack it a few times. To my shock, that set her off something fierce. Nodcry is an Elysium built by human hands, a dream kept alive over the centuries by the blood and sacrifice of countless generations of Lightkeepers. There might be a new deity in town, but I don't think our way of life will suddenly change because of that. It's not that I doubt the moon goddess herself. Far from it. I just believe that, rather than waiting for someone else to save us, we do better to rely on our own strength.